Well, good morning, Jesus. Yes, it's me again. But I didn't call this time to get forgiveness for my sin. I called to talk to Mama, but I know she's there with you. If there's a phone in heaven, then Jesus put me through. Give me one more chance to tell her that I love her. Oh, let me hear her sweet voice one more time, for I want her to know how much I'm thinking of her. If there's a phone in heaven, put my mama on the line. All the same, I should have told her I still had the chance. But one day, Lord, you took her with no warning in advance. I'm begging now, please give me one last opportunity. If there's a phone in heaven, let my mama talk to me. Give me one more chance to tell her that I love her. Oh, let me hear her sweet voice one more time, for I want her to know how much I'm thinking of her. If there's a phone in heaven, put my mama on the line. If there's a phone in heaven, put my mama on the line.
This plane I'm riding, they say it's leaving. We're for a place where we'll never die. Where the pilot will be my Jesus to my mansion in the sky. Now don't be grieving because I'm leaving, and don't cry when I say goodbye. There'll be no weeping to where I'm going, to my mansion in the sky. This plane I'm riding will be returning with some sweet day, Lord, on by and by. So get ready to go with Jesus to my mansion in the sky. Now don't be grieving because I'm leaving, and don't cry when I say goodbye. There'll be no weeping to where I'm going, to my mansion in the sky. A journey with Jesus will end my sorrows, fill my afflictions, no more I'll cry. But I'll be rejoicing while I'm going to my mansion in the sky. Now don't be grieving because I'm leaving, and don't cry when I say goodbye. There'll be no reason to where I'm going, to my mansion in the sky. Now don't be grieving because I'm leaving, and don't cry when I say goodbye. There'll be no reason to where I'm going, to my mansion in the sky, to my mansion in the sky. Down the streets of Jerusalem came a funeral procession. Up the same lonely streets came the resurrection. Their mourning lost and loved ones fell when Jesus saw their feet. He laid his hands upon him, death had to flee. Arise, arise, my little ones, arise. Arise, arise, wipe sleep from your eyes. Well, I am the resurrection, and I give unto you life. Well, arise, arise, my little ones, arise. Down the streets of glory, someday I'm gonna stroll. Well, in the land of milk and honey, where the saints will never grow. When Jesus comes back for me on that resurrection day. Well, my heart's so excited, I can almost hear him say, well, arise, arise, my little ones, arise. Arise, arise, wipe sleep from your eyes. Well, I am the resurrection, and I give unto you life. Arise, arise, my little ones, arise. Well, I am the resurrection, and I give unto you life. Arise, arise, my little ones, arise.
When you live in sin, you're broken down within. Jesus wants to heal your achy heart. With his light from above, he'll shine down with love. He'll give your life a brand new start. Nailed him to a tree, died, can't you see? That we wouldn't have to live in sin. Sickness and disease, he took for you and me. If we'd only put our trust in him. Jesus, heal your heart, your achy, breaky heart. He's the only one that understands. He will heal your heart, your achy, breaky heart. He's the only man I know who can. Laid him in the grave for 3 days he laid, but promised that he'd rise again. And on the 3rd day the stone would roll away, and he rose with triumph over sin. So fall down on your knees and ask the Lord please to help you find a better way. You'll be just fine, leaving Satan far behind. Tell him that you're walking out today. Jesus, heal your heart, your achy, breaky heart. He's the only one that understands. He will heal your heart, your achy, breaky heart. He's the only man I know who can. achy, breaky heart. He's the only one that understands. He will heal your heart, your achy, breaky heart.